Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 2 of 7.6. We're going to pick up where we left off. We stopped at number 7, so let's take a look at number 8. Okay. Same idea as the last one. Now, there is a new added kind of step here. I'm going to square both sides of this equation. In doing so, I have to FOIL this side. Okay, just to show you that over here, 2x plus 3 times 2x plus 3. First, outer, inner, left. Make a little FOIL, dude. I get 4x squared plus 6x plus 6x plus 9. Okay. I combine them together. I get 12x in the middle. Boom. Oops. I guess it would help if I move this out of the way, huh? Now, that's just my left-hand side. So, foiling, no big deal. Alright. On the right, here's the deal. You're squaring both terms. What is 4 squared? 16. What is the square root of 2x squared? Just 2x. Okay, so that's all we're doing there. It's nothing too crazy. This gives me 32x. Now it becomes a similar quadratic solving problem, so subtract 32x from both sides. 4x squared minus 20x plus 9 equals 0. This is factoring a trinomial that has a leading coefficient greater than 1, so it's 4 times 9, which is 36. Negative 20 in the middle. Can you think of two numbers that multiply to give you 36, but add to negative 20? Negative 18, negative 2. I don't want to do 4x and x for this because 4 can't go into 18 or 2, so I'm going to do 2x and 2x. 2 can go into negative 18, negative 9 times, and then 2 can go into negative 2, negative 1 times. So I'm going to set each of these equal to 0. X equals 1/2. X equals 9/2. And what I can do here is I can then take a look back up top. Let's see real quick. 1/2 of 2 is 1, plus 3 is 4. 1/2 of 2 is 1. Square root of 1 is 1. 4 times 1 is 4. We win. All right. 9/2 being plugged in. 2's cancel out over here, and I get just 9 plus 3 is 12. Underneath the Radican, 2 times 9/2 is 9, which is just square root of 9 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. We still get it, so it's all good. All right? Okay, so you're not always going to have extraneous solution, but you can. That's what I'm just trying to remind you guys of. Numero 9, 26 equals negative 1 plus the quantity 27x raised to 3/4 power. Add 1 over. 27 equals 27x raised to the 3/4. Reciprocal of 3/4 is 4/3. Over here, that turns into the cubed root of 27 raised to the 4th. On the right, this cancels out. I get 27x. So let's take a look at what this evaluates as. The cubed root of 27 is 3. 3 to the 4th is 81. I can divide both sides by 27. 81 over 27. I can divide everything by 9. Let's see, that top becomes 9, bottom comes 3. Divide again, we get 3. Okay, so I'm just breaking it down without a calculator. If you didn't know, 81 divided by 27 is 3. That's why I just did that. Cool. Okay, number 10. Much the same. Add 3 over. So 8 minus 2x raised to the 5/4 equals 32. And then I can do the reciprocal here, which is 4/5. So this cancels out. I get 8 minus 2x equals the 5th root of 32 raised to the 4th. Keep in mind also, I forgot to mention this for the last problem. You see how it's cubed root? That's why I didn't need plus or minus. Same thing here. It's 5th root. I don't need plus or minus. So 8 minus 2x equals 2 to the 4th. The 5th root of 32 is 2. 2 to the 4th is 16. So 8 minus 2x equals 16. Subtract 8 over 8. Divide x equals negative 4. Alright, if I plug this back in, I know it's a negative answer, but see how it's 8 minus 2 times x? So that becomes 8 plus 8, which is 16. 4th root of 16 is 2. Okay. 2 raised to the 5th power is 32. 32 minus 3 is 29. This works out just fine. Okay. all's well. All right, on to some word problems. Okay, good old word problems. Let's take a look here. The Beaufort wind scale was devised to measure wind speed. The Beaufort number B or beta, I believe it is, or just capital B, which range from 0 to 12, can be modeled by B equals 1.69 square root of S plus 4.45 minus 3.49 outside the Radican, where S is the speed in miles per hour of the wind. Find the wind speed that corresponds to the Beaufort number B equals 9. So again, a little hint for you guys. Here's my equation. I'm obviously going to use this. They're also telling me B equals 9, and they want me to find wind speed, which is S. I'm plugging in 9 for B. Okay. This problem, I'm relying heavily on my graphing calculator. I don't wish this problem to be done without it. So what I have here is I'm going to first add 3.49 over. I get 12.49 equals 1.69 square root of S plus 4.45. I got to get rid of the 1.69. Divide this by 1.69. Okay. Here's where, bear with me, I'm going to, as far as this goes, write it out like so, because I want the most exact answer. If you write this out, you have to write out every decimal. This just looks cleaner for right now. What's the opposite of square root? Square both sides. So I have 12.49 divided by 1.69 squared equals S plus 4.45. Lastly, to get S by itself, it's 12.49 divided by 1.69 squared minus 4.45. Well, I don't want to leave my answer like that because in the real world you don't give answers like that. So I'm now going to type everything in. 12.49 divided by 1.69, that whole thing is squared, minus 4.45. 50 point, we'll go 2 decimal places, 17, and our speed is in miles per hour, mph. Okay, nothing too crazy, just following your patterns, you'll be in good shape. Alrighty, wonderful. Let's see here. You are trying to determine the height of a truncated pyramid that cannot be measured directly. The height h and slant height L of a truncated pyramid are related to the formula L equals the square root h squared plus 1/4 times the quantity b sub 2 minus b sub 1 squared, where b sub 1 and b sub 2 are the lengths of the upper and lower bases of the pyramid, respectively. If L equals 5, b sub 1 is 2, b sub 2 is 4. What's the height of the pyramid? Write your answer as a radical in reduced form. Okay. So here I have to go ahead and break down square roots. I can't just throw out my calculator because they've specifically asked for it. Let's plug everything in. Okay. L, I get 5. Square root. I don't know the height, so I'm going to keep this h squared plus 1/4. B sub 2 minus B sub 1 is 4 minus 2 squared. Okay. Let's check this out. 5 equals square root h squared plus 1/4. This is, I'm going to just do this in 2 steps here. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 squared is 4. Guys, what's 4 times 1/4? 1. Alright, we'll get to that in a second. I want to get rid of this square root. Square both sides. Okay, subtract 1, subtract 1. Square root left, square root right. What perfect square can go into this? Okay, it would be 4 and 6 plus or minus root 4 times root 6, which gives me plus or minus 2 root 6. Alright, let's think in terms of real world. Can I have a height that's negative? No. So my two answers are positive 2 root 6. What is we talking about here? In feet? You're not telling us units. Okay, so the height is, h is this. The h is not negative 2 root 6. This is extraneous. Okay, because again, I don't want to have a negative height. I don't think I see a height or a base there, a formula rather. Unit rather. Okay. Finally, 7.6, open-ended construction response. Construct a response. Solve the equation given and supply a written response that explains the steps needed to solve it. So what we got here is, sorry, this came out not the best. There we go. It's much better. What's my first step? Divide by 6. Divide by 6. I get x plus 3 raised to 3/5 equals 3. Raise each side to the 5/3 power. Okay, cancels out. And then subtract 3. X equals -3 plus 3 raised to the 5/3 power. And then I'm going to rewrite in exponential or radical form. X equals -3 plus cubed root 3⁵. There we go. So I gave a reason for each step. This is actually kind of like a little mini proof. You are just backing it up. I think that was there. Okay. Cool. So that about wraps this video up. Okay, there's homework on the back. I'd like you guys to give this a try. We're going to spend a lot of time with this, so as always, take your time, ask questions if need be. But we should be in good shape. And as always, keep the good work and good luck. We are all counting on you.